João Miranda's Spectro Touch, and I want to get the guy's name right. It's Pierre Vallardi. Pierre Vallardi. I hope I got your name right, Pierre. But this is basically João's company in association with Pierre, because Pierre has already won numerous awards for his Mentalism Act, and the staple part of this Mentalism Act was his version of PK Touchers. And it's an electronic solution to PK Touchers, but let's just talk about one of the positives first of all. Everything that you need fits in this box.
Well, not just in that
Straight
box.
in your little case.
It's even smaller than that.
Smaller than that. It fits in your tiny little pocket.
And it's a high-tech solution, and I think this is something that needs to be said after a while. João's had quite a few amazing solutions to magic routines and concepts over the years. Things like Timeless, the watch, and I think his company now is really one of the very few that's actually pushing magic forward.
It's definitely stepped up,
and they are genuinely innovating. And whereas, you know, a couple of years ago, they were just like every other magic company. But I think what they've decided to do now, what it seems like, is that they go, no, we're going to stop, and every 3 to 6 months we're going to bring something great out, really great. And this is their solution to the PK Touchers. What did you think to the routine, Pierre's routine? Because it's all there on the downloadable instructions, and it's a 6-minute routine, Wayne.
I absolutely loved it because the filler inside it was so dramatic. It was full of theatre, and that misses with a lot of magicians. I think it's all about the effect, where this was just so refreshing to watch.
It's dramatic, isn't it?
Very
and there
much
are so many clever things, and obviously you get the rights to use Pierre's routine that has won numerous awards if you purchase this product. And there's lots of great subtleties actually built into the routine. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to obsess about the gimmick, which is brilliant. It's João Miranda's company. It's absolutely fantastic. The gimmick works flawlessly. There are lots of different clever little subtleties with the gimmick that means at the time the spectator feels the touch, you can be completely hands-free.
Yeah.
So, say Sean is set up to perform the routine right now, I could be in this position just here, show my hands completely empty with Sean's eyes closed. I could touch my arm and he would feel the touch as well and raise his arm. And the programming of the gimmick means that you can be completely hands-free, even without getting an optional extra, which is also available on João's site, and I think you probably know what that is if you've already gone into the research of this.
I think from a routining point of view, I think it's important. I think what's impressive about the way the routine's structured, you said all these little subtleties, as you're watching this from the audience, they're not just feeling a tap, they're feeling, the audience are watching you, feel things sprinkle on somebody's hand. They're feeling touches from all over their body. They're watching this incredible thing that's just getting more and more impossible the routine goes on.
And they feel the touch, and then the second part, after they feel the touch in Pierre's routine, the spectator's got their hand out, and Pierre breaks a cigarette, which I thought was brilliant, this part. He sprinkles the cigarette, as Sean says, on his own hand, and then the spectator confirms that he felt a touch. Pierre goes over to him and asks him to confirm, is this what he felt? And he sprinkles more ash or tobacco onto his hand, and the guy confirms that's exactly what he felt with his eyes closed.
It's incredible.
The routine structure, the equivoque that's going on here is unbelievable. And you would think that 6 minutes is a long time for a PK Touchers routine, but actually, because of the music in the background, the routine builds beautifully. And then at the end of it, there's this lovely shape change where he sits him down with a spotlight. It all becomes a shadow, which is very easy to do with just one Parcam or one profile light. And just by touching the shadow, the guy is instructed to stand up and open his eyes, and it is the perfect finale to a solid 6-minute routine that fits in a matchbox.
Well, no, not just that, can be performed to any audience anywhere in the world, because there's no real talking in it.
No.
The routine, the for 5 minutes of the routine, or the 6-minute routine, is all to music, and you're
Just silent.
gripped.
And
all the
everyone
way
knows what
through.
you're doing. Everyone
Yeah.
knows, can see what's actually.
Very, very
I think a
well.
lot of reviewers are going to focus on the gimmicks.
Yeah.
And I wanted to really say about how good the routine is. I think that was important to me, because the gimmick itself, it's second to none. Like, we've all had it on, haven't we? We've all tried it, and we've all gone, it's amazing.
Well, we've just been sitting over in the Wizard Product Review canteen.
Yeah.
All go like this, ding, 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 making each other raise our hands, but we're like puppets out there, like Thunderbirds.
And it is incredible how it just feels exactly as it's supposed
Yeah.
to feel.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody is touching you, and that's what the gimmick does for you. It's not cheap, but actually when you compare it to other alternatives, some other alternatives that are electronic solutions for this plot are 5 times the price.
Yeah.
And not just 5 times the price, 60 times the size.
Yeah, well, we've got a friend who sent us a message after we found out this product, and he said, well, this is going to put the rest of them out of business, isn't it?
Yeah, and he did name the product, and he actually uses this whole big product
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah.
But this is such a small solution, but it's absolutely brilliant.
It's the best, yeah.
It's the best solution. I have already got an idea how I'm going to use this. I know I've got confidence in this product. I've got confidence in Pierre's routining, the subtleties that he suggested you use within the routine, and just the size of it and the amount of theatre that you can get out of a gimmick this big is unbelievable. I did it with Timeless. I'm going to do it with this one as well. I really love this product. I am giving this 100%.
And I'm going to give it 100% as well, because I'm going to use it to sort of, in an unusual way, I'm actually going to use it to enhance a card routine where the spectators can be dealing down cards and then actually stop at any point.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I can understand that. I'm going to give it a little more than I thought I was going to give it, just simply because sitting down playing around with it and seeing how brilliant it is. I'm going to give it 95%.
95%. You think it's something that, because you actually perform these. I've seen you in your one-man show, Wayne, where you do this routine where you say, imagine you're in a white room
That's
and that
it,
kind
yeah,
of thing,
yeah.
and close your eyes, and you sit down with a spectator, very intimate, and do a whole routine with a wallet.
Yeah, it is. It's like a single
And you,
spotlight
you,
moment.
you will
Yeah.
do bang on and make it last
Exactly.
5-6 minutes.
Yeah,
so
you
you
know
could enhance something like this.
That could be triggered into this. It could easily be, 95%.
Perfect. It's another great product
Really
by
is.
João Miranda, and it is the best solution to PK touchers now.
It really is. Well done,
I
João.
think you could combine it with other existing methods, but then this is the one that leaves the spectators thinking, that was just absolutely, truly impossible at the end when we built to that finale.